San Francisco is a Californian city that sits between the Pacific Ocean and the San Francisco Bay. The city is home to over 870,000 people and is the seventh highest income city in the United States. Largely known for culture and business, San Francisco is home to the headquarters of several leading technology companies and boasts a plethora of recognizable landmarks like the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, and the famous San Francisco cable cars. In 2017, WalletHub.com ranked San Francisco the #1 greenest city in the United States, after combining scores regarding the environment, transportation, energy sources, and lifestyle and policy. A city does not achieve such a high title without an organized, well-supported, and long-standing commitment to sustainability. In 1997, the city of San Francisco established their first comprehensive plan for developing a sustainable city. The plan stated that for the first time, the level of human impact on this planet is such that without change in direction, we may permanently alter the global climate, decimate the Earth's natural resources, and destroy our fragile ecosystems. The plan outlines specific plans of action for environmental topics like air quality, biodiversity, energy, and climate change, and wider spanning topics like economic development, environmental justice, and public education. Today, the Planning Department of San Francisco has continued to make diligent efforts towards the goals of that original plan. They've created initiatives like Sustainable City, which aims to achieve the long-term sustainability of San Francisco's built and natural environment. This initiative includes citywide and neighborhood-scale efforts to address climate protection, energy, water, waste materials, air quality, ecology, and resilience.
Creating the foundation for sustainable economic prosperity involves identifying the needs of an environmentally sustainable economy and looking for the market opportunities. The city's challenge will be to create the goods and services needed by enterprises and households so that production and consumption ultimately have no adverse effect on the environment. The city government is also trying to establish new, flexible environmental initiatives, such as brownfield redevelopment, in which efforts are dedicated to safely clean up and sustainably reuse contaminated properties. In addition, in San Francisco, economic development programs have increased the number of companies and the levels of employment in the multimedia, financial services, life sciences, and tourism industries. For example, the conservation and reuse of resources are notable for its production of useful work for people with limited education and training, from sorting collected recyclables to tending neighborhood gardens to installing weather stripping on doors and windows. From development to implication to evaluation, effective public education and information efforts are the key to achieving a sustainable San Francisco. Libraries, homes, schools, workplaces, community centers, and public spaces should all be places where individuals are able to have access and educate themselves about environmental sustainability. For example, adopting an integrated environmental curriculum in the San Francisco schools that includes classroom-based and service components is one way to promote sustainable development. Another way is to promote environmental services through volunteering. In addition, the quality of life has also been increased for residents in San Francisco through a sustainable transportation system. In this way, their needs and desires for access to jobs, commerce, recreation, culture, and home are accommodated using a minimum of resources. For example, the number of enjoyment of trips made by walking has increased in the city of San Francisco. The city government has widened sidewalks for pedestrians and provided a sidewalk width in all commercial areas. In this way, residents are able to enjoy the same entertainment by using less resources.
In order to enhance the outdoor air condition, the city government decided to increase the use of clean fuel vehicles and suggest for individuals to reduce their vehicle mile traveled. The city government adopted a program to phase out the conventionally fueled vehicles from the city fleet and investigate possibilities to replace conventionally fueled heavy equipment and public transit vehicles. Since cigarette butts and tobacco-related products are the most severe environmental pollutant on San Francisco city streets, which are made of plastic, are toxic. Governor of the city announced an innovative pilot program to reduce the number of cigarette butts that are tossed onto sidewalks and roadways, and that eventually end up in the city sewer system and coastal waters. The pilot is a result of both district supervisors work with the Surf Raider Foundation with support from San Francisco Public Works. 40 cigarette butts cans will be installed along Ocean Beach and on commercial corridors in the Sunset and Richmond districts. The pilot program will last for 6 months. If the cigarette butts can pilot is deemed successful and result in a significant decrease of cigarette butts later, the program could be expanded with the support of Public Works and the Community Corridor Program. As a tradition of the city, San Franciscans recycling Christmas trees from January 2 to January 12 every year, and they just need to simply place their unplugged tree next to the blue recycling carts on the morning of the regularly scheduled collection day for pickup. Household Christmas tree will fly through a giant wood chipper, turning one's full trees into a mulch for city parks. The Christmas trees recycling traditions help keep San Francisco green and clean by reducing materials into landfill and preventing improper disposal and illegal dumping.
New technology has enabled San Francisco to achieve goals in ways that were not mentioned in the original 1997 Sustainability Plan. Green building technology and efficiency has advanced in the last decade. New standards make it easier to reach the city's goal to reduce impacts that buildings have on the environment, local infrastructure, and public health. All new construction in San Francisco must meet current Cal Green building code standards and meet requirements for green building rating systems such as LEED or Green Point. In 2016, the U.S. Department of Transportation challenged mid-population cities to implement smart transportation options. San Francisco was one of the 7 finalists for the award and received $11 million, which will help the city pursue parts of the original proposal, such as the Smart Carpool pilot. This pilot will investigate measures to increase the ease of carpooling. The city plans to look into striping existing traffic lanes to HOV carpool lanes, designating safe and convenient pickup and drop-off curb locations, and carpool matching apps. Carpooling is a great way to decrease vehicle emissions, which is another goal for the city. Advances in technology make it easier for the city to meet its goals and can help set new ones in the future.